Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today and choosing to watch this video. My name is Faith and I am going to lead us through a kind of slow flow stretch sequence. Today you might need some blocks and a strap. You might also want your bolster. And we are going to begin today in child's pose. So when you're ready, go ahead and meet me in the center of your mat. You can put a blanket below your knees if your knees are kind of tender. In this child's pose, I want you to get really comfortable. So you can either bring your big toes to touch and your knees out as wide as your mat, or you can bring your knees together, however is comfortable in your body. When you're ready, I want you to bring your hips back to your heels, stretch your arms out in front of you, bringing your forehead as close to the mat as you can. You can bring a block below your forehead to bring the ground up to you if that feels comfortable in your body. And we're gonna drop in here for a minute or two. So get really comfortable. Taking some deep breaths. Starting to notice where your body is making contact with the ground. Maybe noticing where the tops of your feet are touching your shins or your knees. Noticing where your elbows are making contact with the mat. And your palms, your fingertips. Engaging in some deep belly breathing here. Noticing where your forehead is making contact. Remain here for 2 to 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, I want you to come up onto your knees. Go ahead, and if you do not already have your big toes to touch and your knees as wide as your mat, go ahead and meet me there. And from here, walking your palms out in front of you, lowering your chest to the mat, coming into heart to earth pose, just as close as you can. Just some shoulder openers here, starting to say hello to our heart space. This is also known as puppy posture. So if it feels good, you can wag that tail. Use your next inhale to press into your left palm, raising up just a little and bringing that right hand up toward the sky. Wiggling those fingers, take an inhale here. And then use your exhale to thread that right hand underneath your left elbow, bringing your shoulder and right ear to your mat. Taking 3 breaths here. You're going to use your next inhale to press into that left palm again, bringing that right hand back up toward the sky. Take an inhale and use your exhale to bring your right hand back down to the mat, walking yourself back out to puppy posture. If it's available to you, you can bring your chin to the mat and look straight ahead. Just 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, pressing into your right palm, popping yourself back up. And then inhale, bringing that left hand to the sky, wiggle those fingers. And threading that left arm underneath the right, bringing that left shoulder and ear to the mat. Reaching that right hand in front of you, or you can leave it in front of your face. Find what is comfortable in your body, and take 3 breaths here. Use your next inhale to press into that right palm, bringing that left hand to the sky. And exhale, bringing that palm back down. Walk yourself up to all fours. Getting really good alignment here, bringing those knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. Go ahead and pull your belly button to your spine. From here, our tailbone is pointing toward the back of the room and the crown of the head toward the front of the room. And we're just becoming stable here in our tabletop position. And once you're stable, you can begin swaying your hips from side to side. Next, we'll take some hip circles. So the next time you are all the way to the right, go ahead and swing your tailbone down towards your heels and back around to the left. We're going to do that 2 or 3 more times. Go ahead and do that on your own. Using your exhale to come back towards your heels and your inhale to come back up. And after you've done that an appropriate amount of times for you, coming back up to your tabletop position. Becoming stable here, go ahead and engage your core once again, making sure your alignment is appropriate. And then start by swinging your hips to the left this time. Nice work. The next time you're all the way to the left, stay there and use an exhale to bring your sits bones down to your heels, making those hip circles on this side. Do the same amount on this side as you did on the other side, using that inhale to come forward and the exhale to come back. And when you've done the same amount of hip circles on that side, go ahead and bring yourself back to center space. Realign your body with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And from here, we're going to flow a few cat-cows. So go ahead and sway your belly down and your hips and chin to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, rounding through, bringing your tailbone down and the crown of your head down toward the ground. Inhale, hips and eyes to the sky. Exhale, rounding through. Take 1 more of those. And then meet me back in tabletop. Nice work. From here, we're just going to ground into our left knee, pick our right knee up, point it straight back, and then bring it up for a low lunge. Planting your right foot down underneath your right knee at the top of your mat. If you have blocks or books nearby, you can grab them if you need to bring the ground up towards you. From here, we're going to use our inhale to become stable, making sure to pull your right hip back into space so that your hips are square. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pulling your sits bones back close to your heels and your toes toward the sky. Use an inhale to come back to your low lunge. And then exhale, shift your hips back, toes to the sky, half split. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, back last time. Nice. Inhale, coming forward. Go ahead and move your blocks to the side if you used them, planting your palms and coming back to your tabletop, all fours. You can shift your hips side to side here if you'd like. You can do a couple cat-cows again, if that feels nice. Make sure to become stable in your tabletop once more before inhaling. Your left knee up, back, stretch it out, and then bringing that forward for your low lunge on this side. Nice. Inhale here, maybe pulling your left hip crease back to square your hips, becoming stable in this low lunge. Use an inhale to look forward. Exhale, shifting your hips back, toes to the sky, half split. Inhale, shift forward, look forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, last time in this half split. Nice. Inhale, last low lunge, looking forward, planting your palms, coming back into your child's pose for 3 breaths here. Making sure to engage that deep belly breathing. Use your next inhale to look forward, coming up to all fours, walking your hands in front of your shoulders just a bit, planting your hands, curl your toes, hoisting your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. If you had a blanket under your knees, you might want to move that out of the way. Go ahead and pedal your knees here, so bending your right knee, then your left. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Pulling your belly button to your spine, bending your knees as much as you need here. In fact, everyone bend your knees. Coming up onto your toes, hips to the sky, and then bringing your heels down to the mat. Nice work. Pressing down into your palms here, in between your pointer finger and your thumb. Looking forward on an inhale up to your hands. And then coming up onto your tippy toes, slowly walking your way to the top of your mat into a forward fold. Nice. Go ahead and take 5 breaths in this forward fold. You can make it your own. You can grab opposite elbows. You can ragdoll. You can sway side to side. Bringing your palms down toward the mat if they're not already. Inhale, go ahead and bringing your palms up to your shins, thighs, or maybe leaving them on the ground, coming into a figure 7 position, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, slowly roll yourself to standing as slow as you can go, stacking one vertebrae over the other, coming up to mountain pose. Pausing here, gathering that energy. Nice. Shake all that off. Good job. All right. Adjust your clothing. Take a drink of water. Take care of yourself here. And when you have done all of that, come back to the top of your mat, grounding down through both feet. We're going to take some side stretches. So, inhaling both arms up. Exhale your right arm down to your side and your left arm rainbows over. Left shoulder back. maybe looking up to the sky if that's available to you. Inhale, both palms up. Exhale, left hand down to the side, right hand rainbows over. Looking up to the sky if that's available to you. And then use an inhale to bring your hands up. Exhale, palms to center, heart position. Nice. Okay, we're going to step our feet wide here. So go ahead and face the long edge of your mat, bringing your feet parallel with the short sides of your mat. Don't step out too far, just enough for it's comfortable for you, just a little bit wider than hip width distance. We're not going for pain here, we're going for wide legs. So, bringing your palms back to heart space. We're going to inhale, star pose, both of your hands out. Bringing your fingers, spreading your fingers as wide as you can. Bringing your hands to hips. Nice. Engage your core, tucking your tailbone down here. Bringing your belly button in and up. Go ahead and tuck your chin slightly. Inhale. Exhale, begin to fold at your hips, coming halfway down. And then maybe bringing your palms down. Nice. Releasing that head down to the ground. Shake it out. Maybe nod your head no. Shake your head yes. Really pulling up energy from your arches here. Engaging your core. We're going to coming back up to half lift position. Bring our hands to our hips and make sure your core is really engaged here so you can inhale and stand up. Go ahead and heel toe your feet back to the center of your mat. Nice. Your feet can be touching here, or they can be hip width distance apart. Find what feels nice in your body. We're going to take those side stretches one more time. So inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, rainbow that left arm over, right arm down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm rainbows over, maybe looking up to the sky again, if you did that on the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arms down. This time I want you to step your feet just a little bit wider than hip width distance, bringing both hands behind your back. Tuck your tailbone in here. Make sure you're engaging your core. Inhale. Exhale, slight back bend, looking up toward the sky. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shake it all off. Nice work. Okay. Go ahead and take a drink if you need one, and then meet me at the top of your mat. Once you come to the top of your mat, inhale your shoulders up to your ears, back and down your spine. Coming into your mountain pose, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Inhale here. Exhale, let it out with a sigh. Do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sigh it out. Nice. Inhale, circle sweep your arms up. Exhale, slicing down through center space, engage your core, bending at the hips, bringing yourself down to a forward fold. Inhale to your half lift here, engaging your core. Exhale, coming back down, planting your palms, bringing your right foot back and then your left, bringing your knees down to the mat, uncurling your toes. So you're in a half plank position here. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, bringing your elbows close into your body and lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Nice work. Go ahead and position yourself comfortably on your mat. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to root from the bottom of your ribs, coming up into baby cobra. Exhale, come back down. Nice work. Inhale, planting your palms, coming back up onto your knees, curling your toes under, hoisting your hips toward the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, take some deep breaths. Inhale, look toward your hands. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, palms to center space. Close your eyes here. Notice how you feel. When you're ready, open your eyes and shake that off. We're going to do that one more time. So inhale, circle sweep, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting your palms, step back with your left foot this time. Coming into plank, or you can take that half plank again this time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hugging your elbows to your ribs, slowly coming down all the way to your belly. Inhale to your cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, back to all fours or plank. And then exhale, meet me back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Nice work. This time we're going to inhale, come up onto our toes. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat. And then meet me in child's pose for 3 breaths. Use your next inhale to look up at your palms. Coming back up in all fours, crossing your ankles, it doesn't matter which, and walk yourself back to a seated position. Go ahead and bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Grabbing onto your ankles here, flutter your butterfly wings. Sitting up straight and tall. Take an inhale to prepare with a straight spine, and we're going to fold over with an exhale. So inhale, exhale, just fold over. Now you can bring your bolster if you have one, or you can use blankets, pillows. You can bring it right up here and just lay yourself over. You can prop the bolster up like this and hug it. Bringing your forehead over. Find a forward fold that's comfortable in your body. Do not force anything here. Just slightly fold over, maybe pulling your belly button in, engaging in some deep belly breathing. I'm going to take 3 to 5 breaths here. Inhaling into your lower back, your hips. Using your next inhale to engage your core, looking up at your hands, and just walk yourself back up to seated. Nice. From here, we'll take our right leg out to the side and pointing our right toes to the sky and bringing our left leg a little bit closer to the body. Inhale for a straight spine. Make sure you have some cushion under your tush. Inhale again for a straight spine. Exhale, walk yourself out onto your mat, straight in front of you with your hands. Looking forward, inhale. Exhale. Don't come too far here. You can just walk yourself out to wherever you feel that stretch. You don't have to force it. Take another inhale, looking forward. And use an exhale to just walk your palms over to your right toes. Looking at your right toes, inhale. Exhale, see if you can fold just a little further into it. Take an inhale here. One more exhale. Then inhale, look at your toes, using your hands, walk yourself back up to seated. Inhale, placing your left palm right behind your left hip. We're going to inhale, circle sweep our right hand to the sky, bringing our hips and heart up, bringing our right hand back behind us. Maybe looking at our right hand. And then use an exhale to bring your sits bones back to the ground, slowly but surely. Inhale. And use an exhale to bring yourself back to butterfly. Nice. Flutter your wings. Inhale, look forward, straight spine. Exhale, left leg out to the side, left toes to the sky. Right leg into the body, just a tad closer. Inhale. And then use an exhale to walk yourself out onto your mat, folding forward just a tad. Feel free to come into your fullest extension here, but use the same amount of grace on this side as you did on the other side. Take an inhale here. And then use your exhale to just walk your hands over closer to your left foot. Inhale, looking at your left toes. Exhale, see if you can fold just a little bit more forward over that left leg. Using your next inhale to walk your hands back up to seated. Bringing that right hand straight behind you, planting it behind your right hip. We're going to inhale, circle sweep that left arm up to the sky this time. Bringing our hips and our heart toward the sky, left arm behind you. Inhale. And use that exhale to bring yourself back to the mat, slowly but surely. Wonderful. Use an exhale to bring your feet back together in butterfly pose. Nice work. Inhale for a straight spine here. Exhale, bringing your palms to your knees, bringing your knees together, feet to the mat, knees to the sky. Go ahead and bring your palms behind you here, planting them on your mat with your fingertips pointing toward the back of the room. Inhale your chest to the sky, chin slightly to the sky. Become comfortable in this position and inhale. And use an exhale to bring your knees to the right. Nice. Inhale, bring them back to the sky. Exhale, bring your knees over to the left. Inhale, back to the sky. Exhale onto the right side. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale your knees to the sky. This time, exhale your knees to the right. We're going to stay there. Ground down through your right hand, raising your left hand to the sky, and bring it around to meet your right hand on your mat. Nice. If this is a comfortable twist for you, you can stay right here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can bring your elbows to the mat. If it's in your practice, you can come all the way to the mat. You can also grab your bolster and place it under you here. And you can come to lay on your bolster. You can glance down at your mat. You can look to the right or the left if it's available in your spine. Take 2 more breaths in this twist here. On your next inhale, if they're not already, go ahead and bring your palms back to the mat. Use an inhale to bring your left arm back up and around, planting it back behind you, bringing yourself back to center space. Inhale, bringing your chest to the sky, centering yourself. And exhale, planting your palms, making sure your palms are planted behind you, fingertips to the back of the room. We'll inhale here, and then exhale your knees to the left. Inhale, knees to sky. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, knees to sky. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, knees back to the sky. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the left, and leave them here this time. Use your next inhale to ground down through your left palm, bringing your right hand to the sky and around behind you to plant it next to your left hand. Inhale. Deep into your belly here. Deep inhales and exhales. You can bring that bolster down in front, behind you. On this side, if you'd like, you can lay down on that bolster. Turning your chin to the left or the right, or you can keep it at center space. Taking 3 to 5 breaths here. Feel free to close your eyes in this position if that's comfortable for you. Use your next inhale to bring your palms to the mat if they're not already. Exhale here. Inhale your right hand back around behind you. Nice. Go ahead and bring your feet back together, knees out wide, flutter here. Bring your knees back up to the sky. Go ahead and give yourself a hug, bringing your forehead to your knees. Wonderful work. From here, we're going to make sure we're in the center of our mat, bringing our hands back behind our knees. Make sure if you would like to use a strap in legs up the wall, you have it close by, and anything that you may want to use for your Shavasana, your final corpse pose, if you want to have a blanket for under your knees or a bolster, please have those available to you. And then come back to the center of your mat. And go ahead and grab behind your knees, engage your core, inhale looking forward, and exhale, just slowly roll yourself back. Just 1 or 2 times, giving yourself a little massage on your spine. And the last time, come back to lay down on your mat, grabbing your knees here with your hands, just hugging them in, maybe rocking side to side, giving yourself a little massage. You've had enough of that. We're going to come into legs up the wall. So if you'd like to use a strap, you can put it around your feet and just bring your legs up, putting onto your strap here. Legs up the wall is so good for your heart. It allows that blood that's normally all the way down in your toes to come rushing into your heart space. It also massages your intestines. Just take 2 or 3 more breaths here. You can maybe release your strap. You can scissor kick your legs. Find whatever feels nice in your body here. Maybe rolling your ankles one way and then the other. You can shake your legs. Take 1 more breath here. And then use an exhale to bring your feet back to the mat. And go ahead and set yourself up for your final resting place. Walking one foot out and then the other. Bringing your feet as wide as your mat and your arms out to your sides. Taking up as much space here as you want. You deserve it. Rest here in your Shavasana as long as you need. But allow yourself 3 to 5 minutes here just to rest. Allowing all the work that you put in to soak into your body. You can pause the video here and stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. Or you can slowly roll over into a fetal position and pressing up into a seated position, meeting me at the center of your mat. Nice work today, everyone. Thank you so much for flowing with me. It is such an honor to have you with me today, and I appreciate you just allowing yourself the time and space to give your body what it deserves. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Bringing your palms to a heart space and bowing, we whisper, Namaste.